From international tennis to African tennis. Now, fasten your seatbelt to sports this morning on Channels TV. Let's go to Lome in Togo. We told you that Team Nigeria at the competition, the Africa Junior Tennis Championship qualifiers. Cecilia, we mentioned Oyinlomo Quadri. We said the world should watch out for her. The last time we talked about her, she pushed her opponent aside, 6-love, 6-love.
Yeah,
I'm sure you have bigger news for us this morning.
Okay, now she'll have to face Mary Love Edward right now. I mean, this is going to be heartbreaking because when you're having these two youngsters facing each other, sometimes you just wanted, okay, they meet in the final. But now, from the way it's actually looking, Oyinlomo Quadri, at the time they met last year in Abuja, she won 6-3. 6-3. But she's on fire right now, so it's possible Mary Love Edward, this might also be another end for her. So in the under 14 girls category, we'll be expecting these two youngsters to meet in another final again. The second time it's happening.
This is lovely. It speaks one word: consistency.
And it shows that Nigeria is dominating this category,
that if
West African level.
Yeah, at the under 14s, if Mary Love Edwards and Oyinlomo Quadri played in the final last year and they are meeting again, it means the coaches are doing the right thing. It means the federation is doing the right thing. All we can ask is monitor these talents, let them keep doing good things. Yeah, I know the way you say it's painful that we're having an all-Nigeria showdown, but the joy is that, wow, two Nigerians in the final. Let's see what can come out of it. So that gives us joy. That's in the girls under 14. Also in the boys, Michael Oshewa won the boys under 16 in Abuja last year, and he's also in the final. But another Nigerian dropped. Ayola couldn't make it to the final. Michael Ayola lost his game to Nicolas Jadoum from Senegal.
Yeah.
He lost 6-love, 7-6, while Abamu fell also for 6-0, 3-6 to Suleiman Quatra of Cote d'Ivoire in the boys 14 and under. Look, I remember when I spoke to the coach, I said, look, anybody that is not winning now is gaining experience and learning from it. So for these guys that are not winning, it's okay. Michael Oshewa is in the final. We have two Nigerians in the final. They are defending champions. Cecilia, next year, we should also still be saying good things about these guys.
Yeah, definitely. That's the way it is. If you check the guy that Oshewa had to play, I mean, he's a very, hard-fighting player. Eliakim Koulibaly of Cote d'Ivoire. So that one actually, it was a clinical one, 6-2, 6-love. But then Michael Oshewa is a guy you have to watch out for on the 16 and he has all the possibility to actually go ahead and become a superstar in the future. But then in the doubles event also this evening, Nigeria will also be in action, but then they have to put everything in place to ensure that they can actually win that, because this is going to serve as qualifiers for the African Junior Championship that will take place later this year in South Africa. Precisely March.
That's right. That's in Pretoria, South Africa. So the doubles events will wrap up proceedings in Togo, and at the moment with Nigerian standings, they need to do well in the doubles event to emerge overall winners. It's important we keep telling people that they are the defending champions, and we're hoping that they keep getting better. Let's move on with the show now. Let's go to the White House before President Barack Obama leaves. Let's hurry up to the White House. Who is the hosting this time? Cecilia, we know he loves sports. Win a basketball game, go to his Twitter handle, he's saying come to the White House. You see, they appreciate their sports.
It's more like an institution. It's something that's been there. That every 7 president will have to welcome every champion, whatever the championship they are. This is the NFL. Chicago Cubs, last year when they won the World Series title, because Obama says most presidents have waited for this moment to welcome them to the White House, but they never got the chance. So he got the chance to actually welcome them, because it's actually the first time they are doing it after like how many years? I can't even remember. But then when you have a championship like this and you're invited to the White House, there's always this notion, okay, everyone wants to fight and see how they can win any championship at all, so they will be welcome to the White House.
The Rockets getting different jerseys. I don't know the team. When the Cavs went there, they gave him a jersey. So when he retires, he has a basketball team to play for. Now he's getting a jersey from the Cubs, and we know the Cubs. They are remarkable stories, Cecilia. How they had a spectacular comeback in the World Series against Cleveland Indians, and now with this, the club will just say to themselves, oh, we're the Cubs. If we win last season, we can win again this season. And when the president is telling you, well done, that's it.
1908. That was the
last time.
The last time they won. So they waited for like forever to get this. So we just listen to President Barack Obama. And also, one of the players when he presented that jersey to him.
They said this day would never come. Here is something none of my predecessors ever got a chance to say. Welcome to the White House, the World Series champion, Chicago Cubs. I will say to the Cubs, it took you long enough. I mean, I've only got 4 days left. You're just making another run. That brings me to the other thing that was so special about this championship, and that's just the guys behind me, the team. They steamrolled the majors this year with a 103 win record. All you had to know about this team was encapsulated in that one moment in Game 5, down 3-1, do or die, in front of the home fans when David Ross and John Lester turned to each other and said, "I love you, man." I said, "I love you too." It was sort of like Obama-Biden moment.
So, Mr. President, with only a few days remaining in your tremendous presidency, we have taken the liberty here today of offering you a midnight pardon for all your indiscretions as a baseball fan. And so we welcome you with open arms today into the Cubs family.
We actually got a lifetime pass to all their games.
Wow.
That's a good one.
Wow, you know.
You know what it means to be president?
I know. You know, I like the way President Barack Obama started that speech, you know, because when he went to Twitter to invite the Cubs, a lot of people were like, oh, he won't be able to see them before he leaves office. And they said this time will not come. 4 days to leave office and he's hosting the team. He goes to tell that when we value sports person, that's the highest form of motivation. Sometimes we're not, we didn't hear the president say, we'll give each player $1 million. Or put that there with the president.
Yeah.
It's all love.
It's a culture, it's an institution, it's something we have to beat. You know, we talked about the fact that, look, don't just say I'm giving them millions and houses and everything. The fact that you appreciate, okay, these guys were able to win, inviting them alone, it tells a whole lot. That's a huge story. So it's something that is in there, is a tradition, is a culture. So it's something, whatever president comes, they know that any club, so any sport at all, be it baseball, NFL, basketball, soccer, whatever sport, they know that once you win a championship, or maybe national team, talking about Olympics and all that, they will always be welcome at the White House. So it's an institution, it's something that's been there, and it's going to remain. So it's part of that.
That's as basic welfare, basic that you can give. Look at the fun of the players, you know, just talking with the president, you know.
You know what I mean?
You know, showing love.
You've been to the White House, you know, all the selfies and everything.
I mean, and we've had people there, we've had basketballers, we've had the Olympic team, footballers, even the United States women's football team. So I think that's the same thing we can be doing here.
Yeah, it is. Okay, can we quickly talk about NBA before going to break?
No,
we're going to break first. We'll come back. We'll talk about the NBA. Stay with us.